Hare Krishna. The winter book distribution marathon is around the corner. Also, the Gita Jayanti falls on 11th of December, and there are so few days before, like just 7 days left, a week left. The most humbling, the most daunting, and the service that gets you Krishna's mercy, the fastest undoubtedly goes to book distribution. Because to be able to do this service nicely, all one requires to be is well situated in one's own Krishna consciousness. It also requires one to allow their pride and ego to be crushed day in and day out in spite of being faced with constant humiliation. One must have a unique kind of determination to please Srila Prabhupada, which is the heart of the service of book distribution. Srila Prabhupada said everyone should preach and distribute books if they want to please me in the best way. Prabhupada stressed over and over again the importance of Krishna's message, reaching each and every home across countries, transcending every barrier, every religion, caste, creed, race, gender, language, and so on. So that if one soul in one home sincerely studies the scriptures and takes to Krishna consciousness, the whole family is capable of going back to Godhead. Just to fulfill this desire of Srila Prabhupada, so many devotees have dedicated their lives to book distribution service. Despite the scorching summer or biting winters, the book distribution army goes out day in and day out to show mercy on the countless conditioned souls on the street. Billions of books have been distributed across continents to date, and millions of people have become devotees and benefited just because of the book distribution effort. The rest of us can at least try and take part in this profound cause during the marathons. Marathon happen across all ISKCONs whole of December. Get now you should get in touch with the nearest center and be a part of the Sankirtan. While it will be extremely enticing to stay back at home in the harsh winters, and we should be really shrugging around the laziness and put the mission of Shil Prabhupada desire before our own just to bring a smile on the lotus lips of Shil Prabhupada. It's up to each one of us to decide. Each one, it's up to us to go through this harsh winters. It's up to us to go out and give mercy. It's up to us then to receive the causeless mercy of Prabhupada. What Prabhupada has said many, there are many quotes of Srila Prabhupada about book distribution. He has he has imbibed the faith in reading of the scriptures time and again to his disciples. And there are so many quotes that are there of Prabhupada, and that makes one when anyone reads it, he is forced to, he can't but help believe and put his faith on this quotes. Though they look like quotes, they are so promising. And if you put faith, then yes, you surely feel some difference in your life, which otherwise would not be there so much. Because whatever realized soul speaks, then that is very much of value. And Srila Prabhupada is an acharya, so whatever his quotes about the book distribution must be true. Hence, book distribution should go on even whether it is a scorching summer heat or the biting cold of the harsh winters. These cannot stand in the path of the service. So, the book distribution is being stressed upon a lot. And actually, book distribution, we must understand that if we want to distribute even one book, whether we are reading it or not, and why are we reading it? There's two questions one must ask. Don't just go and distribute books, but am I reading the book? If you are not reading the book personally yourself and you distribute, it is of no value because you're not a salesman, first of all. Salesman's job is to just, carry a bundle from here and go to some place and distribute and come back. But when you distribute, you have to first read yourself. Otherwise, what's the point? And if you give a book to any person, then the person must come back to you again and again. He must at least ask you. He shouldn't forget you. He should ask you where again come back and tell you how the book has benefited you. If he does not come back and tell you, then it means there is some problem from your side. You just gave away like a salesman. You did not care whether the person read or not. So this thing also should be there in the mind. Just don't go around with numbers. Even if you distribute 1 lakh copies in 2 days and you are not yourself reading it properly, then it's of no use. So this is not a book selling campaign, it is book distribution campaign. Distribution and selling both are two different terms. When it is book distribution, the Lord must personally look at the person who is being given a book and help that soul on the spiritual path. Otherwise, these books are like just ordinary like any other books. So many people write books. Then why one should read only Prabhupada books? What is so special about his books? So many people write books. So people should not be under wrong impression. If you are distributing book, then you have to first read the books yourselves. Understand it, implement it, and then you can go on with the service of distributing. So this book distribution means creating a devotee, not just selling books. So the so because Prabhupada has time and again stressed that his spiritual master always told him that the book publication was more dear to him than the mutt and mandir, the temples. The mutt is a temple only. It is called as a temple. Actually, basically, a mutt is a place where a sannyasi, he goes and lives there and practices devotion. So that is an old term. So mandir is the latest word, but mutt and mandir means the same. So his spiritual master told him that book distribution, book publication was more important than the temple. So Prabhupada, he said that I took it and began to publish books, and that has become successful. Now, his spiritual master told him to distribute the books, so it was effective. It was very effective, but he distributed it properly, rightly. How did he distribute the books? He himself wrote the books. So, if we don't read the books ourselves and distribute it and still be happy that we gave away so many copies, then it may or may not be so effective. And especially for you own, you'll just carry the pride that I distributed so many books. The only the pride will be left with you. By somehow you bring the numbers to the target. The salesman also do that. A devotee distributes books. Why? Because he himself possesses the power of devotion. The Lord is in his heart, the Guru is in his heart. So if he distributes himself the books, then the Guru and the Lord must take care of those who are getting the copies of the books. Otherwise, it is just an act. People are very proud that digitally also we sold so many copies. Practically on the ground also we sold so many. We could give them away prasadam also. But after reading the books, are they turning devotees or they are being just exploited? No one goes and checks. Many a times, no one is bothered. So we must improve this process of book distribution. Otherwise, there will be only exploitation in the name of book distribution. So, so, and Prabhupada's spiritual master, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said that book distribution is like Brihad Mradangam, like he always used that word, Brihad Mradangam. It's like playing a great mridanga. And so, um, so it is like that. So Prabhupada said Karyam Karma when his spiritual master told him that book publication is more pleasing than the mat or mandir. So Prabhupada said, I took it, and Guru Maharaj wants that books should be published. So let me concentrate, focus on this instead of my creating so many centers, big temples. That is not my primary duty. My primary duty is to write books. Therefore, I'm going on still. Prabhupada said that. And these are coming automatically. And he said that maybe this is the secret of my success. Because he went on writing and writing many books rather than constructing temples. He didn't construct temple until he received the mercy of Srila Rupa Goswami. So we must understand what is the prime focus here. He wrote books after he got the mercy of Srila Rupa Goswami. And then he started writing books, and then he came and preached in the West, not before that. And are we even gone back to Godhead? We are distributing books. But have we even gone back to Godhead yet? Are we capable of doing this service? One must ask oneself. So he wrote books after he received mercy of Srila Rupa Goswami. So after such a austere life and after taking sannyas, he wrote the books. Not before that. Before that, he was just publishing small magazines here and there. Whatever events could happen, he would just compile them into one newsletter type kind of thing and publish it. 1944, Back to God and Maxine. But the real books that Bhagavatam that we read today, he wrote after he took sannyas, and that too after he received the complete mercy of Srila Rupa Goswami. So we must understand, if we are distributing books, where are we? He wrote it at such a high level, evolved stage. And so when we are distributing, are we at least having that in mind, that whether I will go back to Godhead this life or what is my aim? So the power is not there that much if you distribute books like that. So this is what I wanted to understand. Before we distribute books, we must ask a question: am I serving Krishna? And the person to whom I give a book, will he become a devotee or not? Means he must become a devotee. That is the meaning. And he will become if you are a devotee. This is the real purpose of book distribution. Otherwise, sellers, there are many bestseller books, so many copies get distributed. Why is that? They break the records. Bestseller books. So this is how we must understand Hare Krishna.